ESP speakers looking for extra paid gigs, and that looked great in the brochures to donors and prospective students alike. You needed to get the big names, and Hammel managed to, but Dr. Oltamu wasn't one of them. There was a reason he was batting leadoff instead of cleanup. This was Tara's second year serving on the Student Welcoming Committee, but it was also her last, because she was close to an exit. She'd taken extra classes in the summers and was set to jet in December, although she could attend the official graduation day in May. She hoped to be immersed in bigger and better things by May, but who knew? Maybe by then she would want to return. That wasn't hard to imagine. In fact, she was already nostalgic about Hammel because she knew this was her last taste of it. Last autumn in Maine, last parties, last midterms, last of a lot of things. "We are on good time, yes?" Dr. Oltamu said. He checked an impressive gold watch on his left wrist, a compliment to his fine suit, if only the fine suit had actually fit him. It seemed he'd ignored tailoring, and as a result, he would be presenting his speech in the sartorial equivalent of an expensive hand-me-down from a taller, leaner brother. Presenting his speech about... Damn all, what does he do? "We'll be just fine," she said, "and I can't wait to hear your presentation tonight." Presentation on... She'd been hoping for a little help, but he twisted away and stared out the back window. "There is a planned route," he said. "What do you mean?" "From the restaurant to the theater. Everyone would drive the same way?" Yeah. I mean, as far as I know." "Can we go a different way?" She frowned. "Pardon?" "Give me the Terra tour," he said, turning back around and offering a smile that seemed forced. "I'd like to see your favorite places in the community." Well, I need to get you there on time, but... Sure." The request was bizarre, but playing tour guide wouldn't slow her down. In fact, she knew exactly where she would take him. Down to the old railroad bridge where she ran almost every morning and where, if she timed it right, she could feel as if she were racing the train itself. That bridge over the Willow River was one of her favorite places on earth. "It is very beautiful here," Oltamu said as she drove. Indeed it was. While Tara had applied exclusively to Southern schools for her graduate program in a concerted effort to bust out of Maine before another February snagged her in its bleak grasp, she would miss the town. The campus was small but appealing, with the right blend of ancient academic limestone towers and contemporary labs. The faculty was good, the setting idyllic. Tonight they'd gone to a fine restaurant on a high plateau above town, and as she followed the winding roads back toward the sea, she was struck by her affection for this town of tidy colonial homes on large, sloping lawns backed up against forested mountains that provided some of the best hiking you could ever hope to find. The fall chill was in the air, and that meant that wood stoves and fireplaces were going. This blend of colored leaves against a sunset yielding to darkness redolent with wood smoke was what she loved about New England. The best time of day at the best time of year. She left her window cracked as she drove, not wanting to seal out that perfect autumn scent. Dr. Oltamu had turned around and was staring behind them again, as if the rear window were the only one with a view. He'd been respectful but reserved at dinner, which was one of the reasons she couldn't remember what in the world he was there to speak about. Oil? Energy crisis? No. They wound down the mountain and into town. There was the Northwoods Brewing Company on the left, a weekend staple for her, and there was the store where she'd bought her first skis, which had led to her first set of crutches, and there, down the hill and past the Catholic church and closer to the harbor, was Garriner's, which had been serving the best greasy spoon breakfast in town for 60 years. Down farther was the harbor itself, the water the color of ink now, but a stunning cobalt at sunrise. Along this stretch were the few bars that Hammel could claim as its nightlife, though to most people they were nothing but pre-game venues. The serious drinking was done at house parties.